In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a custom countdown section in Shopify. Unfortunately, since Shopify doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party platform. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. So the first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Claspo website. Once you click to the link, this is the page they're going to see. From here, I want you to click on Start for Free, which will take you to the sign up screen of the Claspo platform. Here you have a bunch of different sign up options they can choose from. I would recommend you to sign up with your Shopify account because that would make the entire setup process a whole lot easier. So yeah, go ahead, click on sign up with Shopify right here, and then you'll be taken to the Shopify sign-in page. Simply log into your account, and then you automatically be taken to the page which is where you can install the Claspo application on your Shopify store. Click on install right here, give it a couple of seconds, and then you automatically be taken to the back end of the Claspo platform. Now, before I show you how to create the exact type of countdown section that you want, if you take a look on the left hand side of the screen here, you will see that you automatically be assigned to the free plan. So if you just click on the free plan right here, you can see that as part of the free plan, you can create as many widgets as you want from Claspo. You can also take advantage of every feature and functionality that the platform has to offer. The only real limitations that you will get with the free plan is the number of page views that you can get per month. Currently, the cap is 10,000 and the powered by Claspo badge. So if you want the countdown section to be completely ad-free, or if you want to increase the number of page views per month, go ahead and click on upgrade plan right here, and then you automatically be taken to the plans page. This is what the plans page looks like, and here are all the available plans. By default, you will see the Pro 50 plan, which allows you to get up to 50,000 page views per month. Then if you want more page views per month, simply slide this slider to the right hand side. So this is a 100k plan, the 250 plan, and so forth. If you want to save a bit of money, I would definitely recommend you to subscribe to the plan that you want on an annual basis. And if you want to save an additional 20%, don't forget to use my code at checkout. You can find it in the description of this video. That's pretty much it when it comes to the plans. Now let me show you how to create the exact type of custom countdown section that you want for your Shopify store. So from this page, click on new widget right here on the top, and then you will see this pop up. So you can either create your countdown section completely from scratch, or you can choose an existing template and customize it to your liking. In my particular case, I'm going to choose the latter option. So I'm going to click on template library right here, and then you automatically be taken to the template library of the Claspo platform. Now we want to narrow our options right here and only see countdown timers. So to do that, go to the feature section on the left hand side of the screen and make sure to check the timer option. We also don't want to see just any countdown timers. So for example, pop-ups, that's not relevant for us. What we want to go ahead and do here is underneath layout, I want you to click on the built-in widget. So this is only going to show you timers that are built specifically to be sections within your Shopify store. So click on built-in widget right here, and then here all the templates that we can choose from. Now in my particular case, I'm going to go for the first option right here because I think it looks the best out of the options that we have. And then you automatically be taken to this page, which is where we need to decide on the color scheme. So as you can see, by default, the color scheme for this particular template is orange. In my particular case, I want to make it green. So what I'm going to do is click on this color block right here on the top, and then I'm going to find the color that I want. So in my particular case, like I said, I want it to be like a green, maybe like a little bit of a darker green like this. I think that looks pretty nice and clean. Once it's selected the color that you want to go with, go ahead and click on use this template in the top right corner of the screen, which will take you to the page, which is where you can start customizing your countdown section to your liking. So when it comes to customizing the countdown section, it's very easy. So for example, if I wanted to customize this specific text right here, if I just click on it one time, you can see all the customizations for that particular text block on the right hand side of the screen right here. So we can change the text style here, the font family, the font weight, the font size, the text color, and a bunch of other options, as you can see down here. If you want to edit the actual text, simply double click on it and change the text to whatever you want. The same goes for this element right here, which is the timer, as well as the button right here. Now, if you want to add additional elements to your countdown widget, on the left hand side of the screen here, you will see the component section. So here you will find columns, you'll find text, container, image, floating images, buttons, as well as some other elements as well. In my particular case, I want to add some social media icons for all my social media platforms in my countdown section. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and drag the social button right here and place it on the left hand side of all these other elements right here. And once you do that, as you can see, it automatically gets placed within the countdown section. If you go on the right hand side of the screen here, we can make the icons a little bit bigger. I think that will be quite nice because they were quite small by default. We can also add the links for every single icon. That way, if somebody clicks on the LinkedIn logo right here, they will automatically be taken to my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, creating the exact type of countdown section is very, very easy. So definitely spend some time here, create the exact type of countdown timer that you want. And then once you're ready with everything, go ahead and click on save in the top right corner of the screen right here. The next thing that we need to decide is the placement of a custom countdown section. So the first thing that we want to do here is get the CSS sector of the page that we want to add our countdown section to. So let me show you how to do that. The first thing you want to do is go to your Shopify store and the page where you want to add your custom countdown section to, and click on F12 to inspect element. On the right hand side of the screen here, you will see the inspect element section. I want you to click on this button right here on the top left corner of the section, and then go ahead and select the section that you want to use as a reference point for your custom countdown section. So in my case, it's going to be the product section right here on my homepage. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and then you will see it highlighted in the right hand side here in the inspect element section. Simply right click here, go to copy, and then click on copy selector, and then simply paste the CSS selector right here in this field. If you want a more detailed breakdown of how this works, simply click on this how to find the CSS select option right here, and then you'll see the instructions step by step. The next thing that we want to decide is where we want our custom countdown section to be added in relation to the section that we just copied the CSS selector for in Shopify. You have a few different options to choose from here. It can either be before the element, after the element, inside the element first, inside the element last, and then you can also replace the element. In my particular case, I want it to be before the element, so I'm going to go ahead and select this option right here. Then I'm going to click on next in the top right corner of the screen. The next thing that we want to decide is when and how a custom countdown timer is going to be shown on a Shopify page. So go ahead and click on edit right here in the top right corner of the screen. And here you can customize display frequency, when to stop displaying, to who, and a bunch of other customizations as well. In my case, I don't want there to be any limit in regards to the display frequency. I also want to show my countdown section to absolutely everybody who visits my page. So I'm not going to make any changes right here. I'm simply going to go ahead and click on next in the top right corner of the screen. I'm also not interested in exporting any of my data to Google Analytics, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this section as well. And once you've clicked on done, you're almost ready to go. From here, what I want to do is go ahead and click on unpublished in the top left corner of the screen, and then simply change this to published, and go ahead and click on save. And just like that, your custom countdown section is now live on your Shopify website. So let's go to Shopify and check it out. And here I am on my Shopify homepage. As you can see, right above the product section here, we have a custom countdown section as well. As you can see, it's fully interactive and it looks super nice and clean. And that's about it. That's how to create a custom countdown section in Shopify. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.